Hello viewers, welcome back to our YouTube channel where we constantly update you for your dream job. I am sure you all must have heard about TCS NQT. TCS National Qualifier Test, that is TCS NQT, is an ability test that assesses a candidate's competencies and skills. Each candidate who completes the TCS NQT test gets an NQT score. The NQT Cognitive Skills Score is applicable for all industries as well as all job roles. The TCS NQT test is planned to be conducted every quarter. Candidates can take the test again to improve their previous scores if desired. There are 4 variants to this: NQT for cognitive skills, attitudinal alignment NQT, industry NQT, and finally subject NQT. TCS announced a few months back that this year they will be hiring over 40k students and the TCS NQT exam is going to be held in August. In our last video, we saw the complete registration process for TCS NQT by TCS Ion. In this video, we will be having a look at its updated syllabus and pattern. Watch this video till the end because I have a bonus point for you guys. Before we start, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button to our channel. I am Jerika and let's get started. Moving on to the first topic that we have for today's video, we will be covering the TCS NQT exam pattern. Here, as you can see on the screen, there will be 5 sections here: verbal ability, reasoning ability, numerical ability, programming logic, and finally coding. Verbal, reasoning, and numerical sections come under the cognitive skills part, which is a part of the mandatory NQT. You should try to get approximately 80% marks in this section to achieve the cutoff score. Programming logic and coding are a part of the subject NQT. In total, you need to attempt 92 questions in a time limit of 180 minutes. Remember, there is no negative marking or sectional switching. That is, you cannot switch between sections. TCS NQT has updated its entire syllabus for the 2022 batch. They have introduced some new sections in the selection process, so let's have a look at it. Let's get started with the reasoning ability section. In this section, you will have to solve 30 questions and you will get 50 minutes to do so. You should focus on this area because it is interesting and easy to solve. Kindly pause the video here and make a note of all the topics and subtopics tested under this section. In this section, you will have identifying word, which is further divided into subtopics of word pattern and letter series. You will also have numeric patterns with a subtopic of number series. Problem solving also includes seating arrangements, blood relations, and data arrangements, and the other topics and subtopics as displayed on the screen. Now, let's move on to the verbal ability section, which is based on your English knowledge. In this section, you will get 24 questions with a time limit of 30 minutes. Kindly note that the English test section of TCS NQT is being replaced by the verbal ability section. This section will test your grammatical and vocabulary knowledge. The topics tested under this section are English grammar, which further includes word completion, sentence completion, error identification, arrangement, formal and informal sentences, sentence joining, and meanings. This section not only includes grammar but also consists of reading comprehension. Moving on, we have the numerical ability section. This section consists of 26 questions with a time duration of 40 minutes. In this section, the following topics and subtopics will be covered. Starting out, we have the number system, which includes LCM, HCF, divisibility, numbers, and decimal fractions. We'll also have mensuration here, which includes geometry, area, shapes, and perimeter. Arithmetic ability is also included here, which further is subdivided into percentages, allegations and mixtures, ratios and proportions, work and time, speed, time and distance, profit and loss, averages, and the others as displayed on the screen. Kindly make a note of all the topics and subtopics under this section as they are quite important. Now, let's move on to the coding section. In this section, you will have 2 questions, one with a duration of 15 minutes and the other for 30 minutes, adding up to a total time limit of 45 minutes. In this section, you can expect questions from the following concepts: number series printing, strings, matrices, Pythagorean triplets, and LCM of 3 numbers. And finally, moving on to the last section, we have programming logic. In this section, you will get 10 questions with a time duration of 15 minutes. The topics tested under this section are as follows. Here you can expect up to 4 to 5 questions on the basics of C, which include data types, input-output, functions and scope, inbuilt libraries, variables and registers, command line programming, pointers, call by value or reference, iteration, and recursion. You can also get 1 to 2 questions on object-oriented programming, which includes procedural versus object-oriented programming, classes and objects, inheritance, abstraction, virtual and pure virtual, and polymorphism. You will also get approximately 3 questions on data structures, which includes stacks, queues, trees, binary search trees, graphs, which is only basics, searching, and sorting. Further, you will only get 1 question on advanced data structure, which includes B trees and AVL trees. Now, for the bonus part of this video. We have some important tips and tricks that will help you solve this paper. So let's check that out. 1. Manage your time well. Try to complete the questions at the rate of 1 minute per question. 2. Have shortcuts for solving questions. 3. Go for the option exclusion technique. 4. There will be no negative marking in this paper, so solve accordingly. And 5. Most importantly, you will not get any extra rough paper in the exam, as there will be a calculator and a rough paper available on your desktop screen. So that's all for today's video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will keep coming up with more such content. Till then, register yourself with TCS NQT and start preparing, as Cantilever Labs is passionate about building a platform for you to get into your dream job. Also, do not forget to check out our Instagram and Discord channel. We keep updating them with interesting material related to TCS. Thank you for watching.